The savings and credit cooperative societies in the country will start to lend to each other by August this year, if plans by the government to establish a new fund facility materializes. The Central Liquidity Fund, which is now seeking cabinet approval, will enable SACCOs to become even more innovative as they compete with commercial banks. Dennis Otieno tells us more.
The operationalization of the Central Liquidity Fund will mark the culmination of a proposal that was fronted years ago in a move aimed at boosting liquidity of savings and credit cooperative societies.
But yet we know that even though some SACCOs have some temporary liquidity challenges, there are others that are very liquid and have money. So this Central Liquidity Facility is like a central reserve, but for SACCOs.
The facility will enable SACCOs lend and borrow from each other to the SACCO sector's growth, while decreasing their dependency on borrowing against high loan rates issued by commercial banks.
So what will happen is that they'll put money there, in case they have temporary liquidity challenges, they can borrow from there. And that liquidity, CLF Central Liquidity Facility, also has a shared technology platform, which is in fact the enabler for the CLF.
In one time, you find there is a mismatch between the loan demands and the deposits. So the Central Liquidity Fund will play a key role in terms of SACCO whose liquidity is less, they are able to do in the borrowing and the lending as short notice.
More than 50 SACCOs have already expressed interest to join the fund, which will soon be presented to Parliament.
A lot of sensitization needs to take place by both the ministry, that is the government, and within the SACCO fraternity and the industry as well, for all members and all SACCOs to get joined to this facility. Actually, we need all SACCOs to participate, particularly the large deposit-taking SACCOs, whose loan demand sometimes is over and above the liquidity available when we talk about the resources.
You know, it has to go through cabinet, and then it has to go through Parliament. Hopefully, we believe before the end of the elections, it should be approved. But we may start, but when it is now fully fledged, we have to set the infrastructure. The SACCOs have to come on board. So it will take a bit of time. But the initial startup, we're almost just there.
The two spoke during Ukulima SACCO's Golden Jubilee celebrations to mark 50 years since inception. The SACCO, which has grown in leaps and bounds to become one of top-tier SACCOs in the country, has a membership of over 47,000. With a membership of close to 14 million, a successful implementation of the facility will give SACCOs a good platform to compete effectively with established commercial banks in the country. Dennis Otieno, Citizen TV, Nairobi.